So I wanted to discuss one thing, which is the one of the business ideas. You can say it's one of the business idea that I've just come up with, and that is somewhat of the next notes. How we take notes for the day, how we organize our work, plan our day for the task we have to do on a daily basis. And one thing I really wanted was something like sticky notes. I wanted sticky notes like a size of, let's say, how much is it? Six. How much inches is it? 5 by 3 inches. Let's say it's a notepad, a sticky note, and I write something down. I tear it up, the one page which I've written the notes or tasks that I have to do today. Then what I would do is put that thing on top of a monitor, let's say, so I can see what the goal is for today. So the problem is, how do you know when you have done one task? How do you cross it off? You can't. This is like one of the worst ways to do it. You take it off, take a pencil, and make a mark on that, or cross it, and then slap back into the monitor. And the true main problem is it wastes time. It's inefficient. It's not cool. It's not good. And thirdly, the glue just comes off. And if you have like 5 tasks, you're not gonna just take your sticky note out 5 times. Or other thing is, if you do it like 5 times, then you're gonna get bored, and you're not gonna like cross it off the next day. You see, it's not a healthy way to do this thing. So I like the perspective that I can take my sticky note, write things with my pen. That's all manual. It looks fine. Then I stick it up here. This also sounds good and it's great. The moment it comes to crossing these things off that I've done, it's not as rewarding. And if I can make such thing as that rewarding, that would be much beneficial for the person who has to do the work, who has to do the job, and to do the tasks for the day. So one thing, I have two analogies that could come up, but that some need some research. This is why I'm recording the video. It needs some research, and it's on my pending tasks, let's say, because I'm doing other researches right as well. So how do you? So what is the first step? One thing is the type of paper it can be that it can burn off with a laser. Let's say you have a laser and you point it towards the goal that you have completed. One of the tasks, let's say one of 10 tasks, you have completed your first task. What do? Take your laser and boom, do this on the first task, and it just burns it away. Now, the one thing is, the one problem is, you can make the paper really soft, but then you can't write on it. That would be easier to burn, but you wouldn't be able to write on it. Second is, you can like get a really good laser that can burn away a normal A4 standard sheet. And that problem is the size of the laser. It's gonna get big, and you need battery. You need to that's gonna get expensive. Second thing is, if you can somehow make the pen used so fragile, the ink is like burnable. So let's say so here's two analogy. One is that if you point a normal laser with a certain intensity, which is small, and you point it towards your goal, and it changes the color, or it burns only the thing where it is written. So it's not gonna burn away the whole paper. It's just gonna burn away where you have written. Or it can change colors. That could be thing. If it's let's say it's yellow, it turns to black. That would be good, but it's not as satisfying as burning, which would be the first goal. If that isn't succeeded, if that couldn't be pulled off, then the team would try to make it. And as for the ink, to burn it away. Now, there could be some other ways that I haven't thought, right? But as of now, like it just come up to my mind like 1 minute ago, and I said, why not record it so I can like watch it again, have the basics of what I'm gonna do, what the idea was, and start working on it, and it should be good.